Hey guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ankit. I'm working as a system engineer at Oracle, and I have been recently I gave interview for Amazon Cloud Support Engineer, and I have completed my first technical round, and my second round has been scheduled after 1.5 months. So the process was on freeze, and then the recruiter reached out to me a couple of days back, and she told me that they are starting the process again and they'll continue with my interview process. And since I had completed my first round already, so they'll start with the second round, and that is going to be a technical round. And the questions will be on Linux and storage. So in this video, I will be talking to you about the managerial round questions. I have already posted questions on networking round, which were asked to me, and then I have made a couple of videos on Linux round questions as well, which I have taken from Glassdoor and some people whom I know who have already given those interviews. So you can check those out if you want Linux questions or networking round questions. And in this video, I will be talking to you about the managerial round questions, which a person got in his interview who has already completed both of his managerial rounds. So let's get started. And the first question is, tell me about a time when you did something outside your area of responsibility. So for these questions, you have to come up with your own story relating to your past experience in your like current company, and you have to answer these in star format. I have talked about star format also in my previous videos, so you can check that. And star is basically situation, task, action, and result. So have these stories ready for these types of answers in managerial rounds, and you will be able to crack it. So the next question is, tell me about a time where you delivered results with a deep level of understanding for your team. So I'll repeat that again. Tell me about a time where you delivered results with a deep level of understanding for your team. The next question is, tell me about a time where you got a critical feedback from any stakeholder. So according to him, these were the only three questions asked to him on the interview, and based on the stories you come up with, the answers which you give, they will deep dive into it and ask more questions related to that. And this one round is approximately for 1 hour, and you have two rounds for cloud support engineer. And for cloud support in associate, you have only one managerial round and two technical rounds. So in the second round, the first question was, tell me about a time when you faced a difficult customer. So as you can see, this question, all these questions which they ask usually relate to some Amazon leadership principle. And this particular question relates to customer obsession leadership principle. And usually the recruiters will test you if you have these leadership principles in you or not. So based on your answers and what stories you tell, they will see and assess you that if you are suitable for this role and if you're a good fit at Amazon or not. So the next question was, tell me about a time where you went outside your comfort zone and did something. So this question relates to learn and be curious leadership principle. Here the recruiter basically wants to see if you are curious enough and if you're willing enough to learn a new thing and go out of your comfort zone and do something for your team, for the company, for the customers. The next question is, tell me about a time when you took a critical decision. Critical decision can be based on where you didn't have enough knowledge, or you took a critical decision without consulting your manager. So it can be like that based on the interviewer's choice, and you have to come up with a story relating to your previous experience. And this particular question relates to bias for action leadership principle. So according to the stories you tell, they will ask you follow-up questions, and these three questions were asked to him on in the second round. And yeah, these are the six managerial round questions, and you can start preparing answers for these particular questions. And also I've shared a PDF file, a question bank basically on my previous video, in which the video where I talked about how to prepare for AWS Cloud Support Engineer role. So you can go check out that, or I'll link the PDF in this video's description as well. and you can go through that. So basically in that you have each leadership principle and the set of questions which can be asked for that leadership principle. So you can go through that, prepare your answers before, and have them ready and be prepared for your managerial round after you complete both your technical rounds. So that's pretty much it in this video, guys. Like and subscribe. So I've reached around 160 subscribers now, so that is I'm feeling very good, and thank you for that. And keep supporting. Like the video, comment on the video if you like the video, and I'll see you in next one.